Yo, 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 what's good, beautiful people? Peace, love, and law. Welcome to In God We Trust Academy podcast tonight. How y'all doing? Let us know where you're tuning in from. Good evening, good evening. Peace, 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 peace. Where y'all tuning in from today, man? Let us know. Let me give y'all a shout out, your city. Hope y'all been having a great and beautiful day for sure, man. Always. Shout out to Georgia. Georgia's in the building tonight. Kentucky. KY, what's happening? California, Cali in the house with us, man. Memphis 10. Oh, maybe we start bucking up in here, man. Memphis 10, what's happening? I'm mad love for Memphis. Used to be there every summer. All right, Bridget, man. We doing great, Bridget. We doing great, man. Glad to have you tonight. Hope y'all locking in with us tonight. Like, share, and subscribe with us, guys. Also catch us on the YouTube channel as well. In God We Trust Academy. Florida, Jacksonville, Duval. What's up, Diamond Bay? How you doing? Congratulations on your wins. Lady Chicken, thank you for the share. What's up, man? Lock in with us. I'm good, y'all. Feeling pretty good. Life is great. Thought I'd get on here and just chop it up with y'all tonight, man. No real specific subject, man. We just talking to the chosen people tonight. If you're here, you the chosen people to hear the message or whatever it may be coming from under the sound of my voice tonight. As always, we give thanks. We got a few announcements to make to you guys, man. Some great things, man. So if you linger around, you're gonna have a chance to get a free ebook by doing a couple things, and also a chance to win a 2026 Toyota Camry coming February 21st, 2026. So a great opportunity for you guys tonight. What's up, fam? Brooklyn in the house. Brooklyn. Man, we got love from everywhere, man. I appreciate you guys. Man, I just want to let y'all know that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just like I always say, the whole world is at your hand. I always ask to see and for you guys to tell me where you're tuning in from, just to show people like, hey, you got everybody here in front of you. Even if you scroll up and you see people on these different things, lives and stuff like that, just realize, man, you're able to touch the world right now. So, get you something going on. And, it might be out of your comfort zone at times, but hey, you can make it happen, though, for sure. So let's jump into it, man. We got a In God We Trust specialties coming up, right? October. Well, let's talk about the raffle ticket. All right, so here's the thing. Got a chance for get a free ebook. All you got to do is buy 2 raffle tickets from MNRP, which means that you get a chance to win a Toyota Camry as first place, and then from second to fourth place, there's $500 cash prizes. It's a $10 donations. You can buy as many as you want, but if you get 2, you automatically get this free ebook. It's a credit ebook. It's called The Creditor Slayer. has a lot of great information in it. Just removing stuff from your report, but not only that, just being able to go to these different courts and protect your rights and interests, and learning how to sue these people for the damages and harms they cause for you on your credit report, etc. So a great ebook for you guys to have for sure. But if you want that, also go to info.raffle at mnrp.net. Again, info.raffle at mnrp.net, and you can literally contact us there, or you can just, hey, message me, hit me up, and I'll make it happen for you. But it does come with a great ebook, The Creditor Slayer. So a lot of information in there. So it's definitely, if you ever got any one of my ebooks from me, this is that times three. So it's packed with a lot of information. Don't forget about the Paid in Full class we got coming up. Paid in Full, where I took a $25 money order and literally did it in accord and satisfaction to settle a disputed debt with the bank, and I walked away with a car title free and clear. And it's also backed by federal records and a dismissal with prejudice as well. So that has taken place. If you want the ebook, guys, go and get the raffle tickets. So just hit me up and I'll make sure you get them. It's $20 to get the free ebook. All right. Now, that's a top tier for the Paid in Full. Paid in Full, you got the VIP, which also comes with the workshop, which is in the workshop. We're going to be helping you develop and put your paperwork together and everything like that, your documentations to be ready to send out. And that way you already have everything in a row. It's going to take time. It is a time precision process, but if you're willing to go through it, perseverance is the key. You will definitely win because you're going to do everything according to the law. And that is the main thing. Go and read Joshua 1 and 8. And if you're with me right now, go ahead and post Joshua 1 and 8 in the comments for me. Somebody do that for me. All right. So the VIP section is very important. Yes, it does come with an ebook and templates as well as the recording you will also get with this. But again, if you want to be a part of the workshop, you need the VIP, or you can just get the regular tier, which is also a $200 donation. But yeah, the proof is in the pudding. So you can definitely check those things out. Check those things out. All right. Now, what's up, man? How y'all doing tonight? Y'all in good spirits? Y'all been with family today? You know, I consider Sundays like family days and stuff like that. So it's been a pretty good day for myself. But I want to talk to you guys um, about some things about this journey, and even for myself, just from a student perspective, because I'm always a student first, and then just from the perspective of going out here and, you know, I guess if you want to say teach, they use the word guru, whatever the case may be, man. I'm just here to help spread the information as best as I possibly can. Um, but I know what that looks like. You know what I mean? And I'm saying that because from both perspectives, it's a area of where we're at a constant state of learning. We're at a constant state of pushing forward. You're gonna challenge yourself. You're gonna be challenged mentally. You're gonna go through every emotion that you possibly can go through in this on this journey. It's not something that it's for the lighthearted, right? You gotta carry a heavy load. Um, People are gonna turn against you in certain ways. People are going to, man, seek ways to try to make competition with you. They're gonna try to down you. They're gonna get mad because you actually learned something and they act like you're not supposed to learn it. People are gonna act like they own public freaking information. It's really insane. But overall, man, stay grounded. Stay grounded. Stay within purpose, and just know that the main purpose and goal is freedom, and to make sure that we maintain freedom and we always exercise the law, because we come from the Almighty, the Creator itself, and that law has to sustain at all times, right? it can never be wavered, right? So we should never, never, ever, ever waver away from it. And it is to act in according to the law and nature of God, because that is the all rights that man has to stand within. And those rights are a part of the enumerated rights that are a part also protected by the Constitution. So these things are very detrimental to us as people to make sure that we exercise the law and we do exactly what we're supposed to do to ensure that, justice goes a long way for us. Because if we don't, that's when the problems start to kick in, right? We don't want that to start happening for us. So we need to really make sure that we do everything that we're supposed to do to ensure, as it says in Joshua 8, keep this book of the law always on your lips, meditate on it day and night. Excuse me. So that you may be careful to do everything written in it, then you will be prosperous and successful. That's real. We have to do everything that's within the law itself, and we have to exercise it. It didn't say that it was not going to be challenges. Like, that's the whole reason. Like, because you got to understand balance. The minute the law was created, so was the lawbreaker, and the law was created for the lawbreaker, right? It wasn't created for the ones that abides the law. It was created for those who breaks the law. So the law was created, and in that, you have to truly know in the protection of that people are going to break it. Just because someone goes in, on this journey and they apply everything right, and a judge or whoever, prosecutor or the officers involved or whatever, you see these videos and you think that they're right. And the truth is, these public officials be dead wrong in a lot of different ways, but a lot of it has to do with a lot of misinformation being passed around for people who don't understand procedures, because the law is the law. It does not need any interpretation. The Constitution does not need to be interpreted at all, ever. It is what it is. It says what it means, and it means what it says. The rest is up for you as the people to understand that. So who is the chosen people? And see, the chosen people is not a fact to a color of skin or anything like that. It has everything to do with those who are willing to carry the law, right? Yeah. To be chosen, it starts with you choosing you. It starts with you choosing within the God within yourself, the higher being within yourself, to choose the liberation, the spirit of liberty, to go forward and make sure that you continue to protect that at all costs. So if we're not doing that, then now we're falling from the favor of justice. And we don't need to fall from the favor of justice ever. We need to learn to maintain in a place to where we are willing to not, die as a perspective, but live. We're living for the liberation of the people. This is a real thing, guys. Information out here, it's a lot of people that know how to do a lot of things. I don't know everything, and I'm still learning, so I'll keep pushing forward for it. But it's a lot of people out here that knows how to do a lot of different stuff. And, so hey, learn from who you can, take from what you can, but always fact check everything. Go to the fullest of learning everything so that you can be able to exercise whatever it is that you want to do to be able to receive your remedy. A lot of people, you can't get a remedy because you're not able to literally follow the procedures of the law and things like that. And that's where the failure comes from majority of the people on this journey, is because you read the law, okay, cool, great, but when they try to exercise it in a way, you don't understand the procedure of it. You don't understand how to bring the cause of action using that particular law, because you could be right about what happened, but if you're using the wrong cause of action, then it's going to be dismissed for failure to state a cause of action to grant relief. They're going to dismiss it. So that is the truth. And when they dismiss it, then what? That's the situation for you. Then what do? Are you going to learn from it? Are you going to truly understand how to operate? Like, what's the goal for you? And a lot of people really just don't know. what to do out from that point because they're stuck on a situation to where they don't get the the accurate information for what they want to do, man. And that's just really, really, really what it is. So get your mind in the game, right? Study, do everything. Don't cut no corners. Like, don't cut a corner. Most of the things that's going on anyway is based off ignorance. When the people equip themselves with knowledge and wisdom and start applying it, then a lot of majority of your problems is going to go away. And then laziness. Thank you for the roses and the gifts, guys. Laziness, man, and get up. Like I say, just make something happen because sitting there is going to cause us more and more trouble. We're not going to fully get everything that we are looking for out of just continuing to do the same thing over and over and over again. So, again, to me, the chosen people are those who are willing to carry the law, those who are willing to do something about it, those who live within the spirit within itself. Because in order to bring the things from the heavens to earth, you have to live within the spirit, right? We already know what it means to live within the flesh. I mean, I think we're pretty freaking good at that. At the very highest, at the very highest expense of a lot of things, we're great at living in the flesh. That's very simple. And I'm not saying that you have to totally live in the spirit because it's a balance. But at the same time, understand that balance and make them work in harmony and together. Because when you start letting the things of the flesh desires control, then we start forgetting about the full liberation of the spirit to bring the things from heaven. Because to do those things now, it requires unity, it requires the order and nature of God to build these things upon in order to do that. So it's going to require you to change. It's going to require you to look at yourself. It's going to require you to get in that mirror. It's going to require you to fight fear. Everything that you're fighting is more so within yourself than anything outside of you. You're going to have to fight fear through this because through this, you're going to have fear, but you can't let fear override faith. Fear is a way, it's a tool and mechanism that can be used, for good or bad, but at the same time, understand it, but don't let it force you out of doing what you still know you have to do by whatever the cost may be. We got to push forward. It's no change in that. And I look at it too when it comes to these different um, tribal governments, some that are just now getting federal recognitions or whatever the case may be, but they've been fighting for years, years, years on top of years. And it's crazy because you literally sit and think and you like, who are any of these people to take any group of people and strip them from their name and everything and then act like you didn't do it and then act like, when these people claim who they are, like that's not who they are. And then they live within that truth. And then you still fight them to say, no, you can't be those people. We're just not going to let you be them because you can't do it. We're not going to let you do that. But it's like, yeah, this is what it is. So, and I always believe in the way things starts is the way it will definitely end. If it started in that energy, then that energy is way it is also going to end. So the way the United States has started, it's ending in the same way. It was baptized in murder. It was baptized in theft. It was baptized in, a lot of different things, hideous crimes that has taken place. No matter how much that you try to go forward, it does not erase the energy that is already in existence. And a lot of people try to act like it's not, oh, that's not that, that's so long ago. Hey, energy don't forget. I don't care how long ago you think something is, there is still a such thing as cause and effect. There's still a such thing as law and order. So it don't take away. It's just a matter of time before that energy starts taking the effect from the cause. And then from that, it starts another cause and effect, right? So now the cause is for the people to be in liberation, to remove themselves from anything that is considered to be bondage upon them. It's gonna happen. You wrote it. Like, and that's the thing about writing. Words are powerful. So it's written. It's written in the Declaration itself, the Declaration of Independence. And let that be an example for any country, any people that has been in any form of oppression. It's already written in there that all men are to be free and independent. It's also written that you have the right to rebel against any government that is considering to do any form of oppression. So when you look at the things that they were saying that Great Britain was doing to them, and then now you sit back and I want you to reflect and look at what they're doing now. Look at what they have done to your ancestors of people. I don't care who you are, whether you consider yourself Mexican or consider yourself African American, black, or you consider yourself white people, whatever. It just depends on what type of white person you consider yourself, Italian or whatever. Then that it also is going to Irish, whatever. They were treated like the bottom of the barrel of the particular group, but they were still considered to be they were white and considered to be better than others. But at the same time, was treated like trash. So, but at the end of the day, what I'm saying is when you go and look, no matter what group of people you want to say, when you look at everything that's said in the Declaration of Independence, that is the exact same damn thing that they're doing to the people here today. Everything that's being said in it. So this is where I'll be like, hey, people got to make a choice. And this is where it get dangerous because people scared to make a choice. Y'all scared to make a choice. And it's got to happen. And this is why the power is in the people, because it's really all a mental thing. If we say, and it's the willpower of the people, if we say we want something to change, if we want something to happen, I don't care how many times Congress think they can sit in a seat. Like a lot of y'all think that you got to go make the change by going through the system. You don't have to go through it when you built it. So if you built it the same way we built it, we can just the same way to just walk away from it. It's no difference than the same way that they started it. If they were to be considered colonies of Great Britain and then they just walked away from it and decided that they're no longer going to be that anymore, this is what we want to be. Now they were hijacked, of course. Yes. Yes, the United States has been hijacked a long time ago. And the thing is when you read and study, and it wasn't, and see, people try to think, oh, it was hijacked by Great Britain or whatever. No, 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 no. It's not even a country. It's a society of people, a group of people who's who wanted to take over the world by controlling all countries, not just one, but all. So that's what you got to understand. It was already hijacked, and they was giving you warning. When you read the Federalist Papers, if y'all ever have read it, I don't know. Do I got it here? I don't think I do have the Federalist Papers in here with me. No, I do not. It's at the crib. But the Federalist Papers, if you ever read those and just start reading them, then you start looking at all the different warnings and signs. They were giving the signs that, hey, it's a society of people out here that is going to hijack. They're going to take it. And that's what they were trying to convey to them. That these people are going to take it. Right? They got an agenda to where they're going to do something and put themselves all over the world. And they got what they call the New World Order, etc. All this stuff, right? But they were giving warning. They was like, hey, they're not of us. They're gonna look like you. They're gonna establish themselves in this government, but they're going to basically destroy it. because they're going to do things to where they're going to be in control of this government in a certain type of way. And yeah, it happened. It happened. It literally happened. Because when you grow and you find out more of the stories like the Titanic, like, man, we watched the Titanic and that is a amazing freaking story, right? We want to watch the story and we like to watch it. It was the beautiful love story that they gave us. But when you really start reading the history of it, you're like, hold up. So you mean to tell me that this boat was full of the most wealthiest people ever. And these wealthiest people and people who were of Congress and all this other type of stuff was on this particular boat. And this is during the same time that they trying to push the Federal Reserve, right? They trying to push that narrative. Now you had a lot of people fighting against it, and you had those who wanted it to happen. But those who were fighting against it were literally throughout history was murdered. Anybody that operated or tried to do anything coming strictly from the Treasury Department, as if the Treasury Department was to issue our money today, they were murdered. Read it. Every last one. They were either murdered or immediately put out of office. It wasn't long at all. All you got to do is go read for yourself. And when you follow the course of history and watching it happen, so now the Federal Reserve comes in 1913. They fully establish it to be used by the United States in 1933, right? Then around 1935 to 38 on up right there, now we start falling into Social Security and all of this bull crap, right? So listen to what I'm telling you. It happened. It really did happen. And they built it to where they made the whole country be controlled by centralized banking, the whole freaking world. And if you ever notice, when you go look out, go back and look at world history, because world history is part of our history. It all happens at the same time. If you go back and look at the events, matter of fact, go back to 9/11. Start there. Go back to 2001. 9/11. Start there, and I want you to come all the way up. And I want you to look at all the different countries who we went to war with to take certain things that we wanted to take when it came, especially when it comes to centralized banking. From those people who didn't want to fall into centralized banking, we deemed them enemies and we took their ass out. That's a fact. There was literally no threat. The only threat was that they was finna get their own money and push it out to their people, and they killed them. That's a fact. Because they didn't fit the agenda. Gaddafi, that's the reason why he was murdered. So I'm just trying to make sure y'all understand the type of people that you're dealing with. And when you see and know the type of people that you're dealing with, now the question is, what are you going to do? Because they already got an agenda for you. And God got an agenda too. But are you in pace of that agenda? Because the order has already been set. It's already been written. And now a lot of people are like, what does that mean? I used to question, like, what does that mean that it's already written? It is already done. Cause and effect. That's why. That's why it's already done. That's why it's said to happen, is because of cause and effect. Due to the events that has played out throughout the course of the history of man, cause and effect is the reason why you are here doing exactly what you're doing. Okay? Energy that has been applied. Right? Yeah. It's the reason why you're here now, because that's the cause. The cause all the way up into the effect of you being into existence right now. And now you're living up under a cause and being the effect of whatever that may be for you, for sure, but you still operating in the divineness of consciousness, the divine energy itself. The order has already been set. It's already been done. Now it's just We're just in alignment of it. We're playing it out. We're in the role of it, you know? And now that we're in existence of it, we're living it, we gotta be it's just to know. Now it's really like, okay, we won already. The victory is there. It's just I gotta live it. If I just live it, all I gotta do is go forward, live it, be it, and we have already won. Now it didn't say that it wasn't gonna be hard. It didn't say it wasn't a hill to go up or a mountain to climb or a tree to climb down. It just said all you gotta do is go. Once you go, it's done. We win. Gain order. Get back what's ours, man. What's meant to be for us. And that's what's the most beautiful thing about this is, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get challenged with a lot of stuff, and I don't never let it phase me because I know a lot of people just be on bullshit. For an example, like last week, I was like, I was just letting people know, like straight up. And a lot of y'all get myself and this guy named Eric Jenkins Bay mixed up. I don't know how, but you do. Some of y'all tag me in something or ask me a question or send me an email, and you'll even say his whole name, like, and you're talking to me and asking me about his process. I'm like, I'm not Eric Jenkins Bay. That's not me. You might need to go to him to ask him the question that you're wanting to ask because it's not me. But y'all do that. But anyway, I just stated that just for people to know. And a lot of people had something to say. Some people said some things like that was whatever about him and said whatever about me. And then it was just whatever at that point. But anyway, go. He jumps on there and it's like he tries to make it like a challenge. And I'm trying to figure out why. And I'm like, what's the purpose? Like, I don't understand your motive or your narrative. I'm just letting people know not to mix us up because I'm not you, and that's it. And it was just like, oh, I know you ain't me because you ain't fucking with me. You ain't better than me, and if you think you are, put $100,000 up. And it's like that's wild. Just by saying that, I know you live behind money, but my whole point is like you come in confrontation with shit like that, and I don't even know dude, don't got no beef with dude, can't have no beef with dude because it's pointless. I don't care for stuff like that. It's stupid. But I feel like that's what make this journey rough. Shit like that. People like that. People that are involved in this just to make sure that we get to where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I really that's why it's hard for me to like do stuff with people because people character, the way they carry themselves, the way they do stuff, the way they, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't mix my energy with that because I see you. I don't care how good or how much money we can make. I'm good on that because I know what follows behind that. I know what the reputation, the name, and shit that comes behind doing a lot of stuff. So on this journey, guys, be aware. Just be aware, man. Be aware. Be aware. Read everything, check everything, but take care of you. Take care of you first. Make sure you do that. Expand it out throughout your family and so on. But don't let nobody discourage you from this. Don't let nobody challenge you or man, folks be trying to debate, man. Debate with the law. The law say what it say. I'm not gonna argue. And if you know something that I don't know, great, cool. That doesn't mean I can't learn it. I can learn it if I choose to go get into it, find out what it is I want to know about it, and that's it. I mean, I'm not afraid of knowledge. I'm not afraid to pick up a book and read or anything like that. I'm not even afraid to give it away because I get on here and I do it every single freaking day almost. So it's none of that to me. It doesn't bother me like that. So I don't care if somebody's sharing my knowledge over here and doing that. I know it. I know it happens, and that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just trying to create a better world for my daughters to live in, man, for real. And that's what it takes. It takes for you to have that type of mindset when you do this type of stuff. People gonna run all kind of schemes, shams at you. People gonna get mad because you decided that you want to teach or you want to go out and do whatever, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, but it's man, don't let this stuff stop you. Don't let it bother you. Don't let nobody stop you because for your time, you're gonna make sure that you're compensated. Anybody that don't want to see you compensated want to see you broke. That mean they wouldn't even hire you. They wouldn't do anything like that, and they don't want to see you with nothing, nor your family. Me personally, I'm trying to figure out a way I can put food on your family table, and you need to be trying to figure out the same. We do it both for each other, then we always gonna be great. Cause I'm gonna always have food on my table, of course. But if we can add into each other, that's even beautiful. That's how it need to be looked at. But people try to make shit a competition or like this a gang or some like beef or something. Like I don't even know y'all people to beef with y'all, and it's like beef. That ain't something we really want to do because beefing to me, it's like you gotta do something to somebody in my family or hurt or harm somebody, and that ain't where we want to go with this. That's just honest. Like so, that's why I don't all the noise, all the talking. I don't hear that shit. Y'all can keep it. Y'all can save it. It don't do nothing for me. I know what that shit look like for real. Been, I know what it look like. You know what I'm saying? I done seen it, been in it. And that ain't the type of life that nobody out here wants to live. That's why I laugh at y'all when y'all be like, oh, it's gonna be a civil war. No, it's not. Y'all not ready for no gangster shit like that. Be honest with yourself. That shit'll last a day, two at the most. Once too many people dead, y'all going home. We waving a flag. It's just too. This is just too much. I know exactly. You're not ready for that type of life. So let's cut the shit. Nobody wants to see that. We all want our children safe. We all want to find a way to make sure it's peaceful. I don't gotta like you, but I respect you enough to not want to cause harm to you or do anything to you, and you ain't gotta like me. But just respect my liberties as well. You know what I'm saying? And leave it at that. That's all we gotta do. We don't have to go out here and do anything else. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all don't got the heart to see it that way. Y'all wanna do crazy shit. It make it seem like this what y'all really want. Y'all don't want that life, man. Y'all, I promise. Nobody does. Nobody wants war. War does not benefit anybody. Only somebody that's looking to come at and look at you at your weakness while you in war to come take it'll benefit them, but it ain't gonna really benefit nothing else. The party that's involved. It's stupid. So that's what I say. Like y'all not ready. So y'all not ready for that. And then it's like it's purposeless. You will be out here dying for nothing. We're gonna die for anything. We're gonna go out here and become martyrs for anything. Let it be for the liberation of our people, whatever that may look like for us. You know what I'm saying? Let it be for that. But anything else, that shit's stupid. I ain't got the time. And it's like some of y'all just don't know. Like y'all don't know what people look like in real life. Like you know. And then people trying to get me to book up at the little dude. Dude, about 135 pounds, bro. I weigh 245, 250, bro. I'm not no small dude at all. You know what I'm saying? And we got protection, security. We got all of that just like everybody else do too. But what does that matter, man? What does it matter when if I can't sit down with you and say, all right, damn our disagreements. Let's feed somebody. Because it's like if you can, and this for anybody, I ain't just singling, him out. It just that's just an experience I had in life, right, at this point. But it's like if we gonna throw around money and say bet 50K, bet 50,000, bet 100,000, bet 10,000, man, how does that look to the people? And I'm just being on some real ass shit. How does that look to the people that take your classes that's literally out here struggling, that's trying to find a way to provide and make ways for themselves and get through this shit we going through? Like, how does that look to them? And you on here talking about bet 50,000, bet 20,000, any of that. Anybody out here that's talking like that, like that shit crazy, yo. That's how people pull up and rob the shit out your ass. Like I'm super serious. People will come see you in the worst way because you out here, especially if you ain't honoring and doing what you supposed to, especially if they feel like you out here and scammed them or something like that. People gonna come see you and handle you in the worst way. And I think a lot of y'all don't think that reality can take place for you. Like I don't think y'all get that. I don't think y'all see that part. You know what I'm saying? That let me know a lot of y'all ain't never been through shit. You ain't never seen nothing. You ain't never been around no real gangster stuff to not to want to avoid all gangster shit at all costs. I know I do. I don't want no gangster stuff happening on because I know what that leads to. That leads to somebody dying. That leads to somebody freedom gone instantly. We already fighting for liberty. We about to lose it all over a conflict of interest, bruh. Y'all out y'all mind, man. Straight up. It's stupid. That's why I don't rock. That's why man, listen, I'm not, y'all can have it. I ain't gotta be a billionaire. I ain't gotta have billions of dollars. I don't got to have it. If that's what it's gonna mean for me to have it, y'all can keep it. I'm straight. Me and my family live like we've been living, and we'll be just fine. Day to day and able to do and take care of whatever. But all that extra stuff, it's not for us. But that's what's on this journey though. It's what I'm telling y'all. That's part of what's on here. So, persevere, take it, and learn to move out the way of it. Like I done seen it all. I done been in situations to where I'm helping people do stuff. I'm doing stuff with people, and I done had over $20,000 taken from me from doing a class with someone or whatever, and I never seen a dollar of that, whatever. But it taught me a lesson. It taught me my worth. It taught me what I can do. It showed me, you know what I'm saying, that I am valuable. It showed me that I do got something to offer. It showed me a lot. So I wasn't tripping about the money because I understood. Like, it showed me. And a lot of y'all be missing a lot of this stuff, even for yourself. You know, a lot of y'all really want the money. Y'all want the dollar. Y'all want whatever. Like, number one, stop chasing it. You don't gotta chase it. You don't gotta chase it. We are very intelligent beings, and as intelligent beings, we're able to bring things to us. How do you bring these things? We do by planning. We do by being consistent with what we're doing, with what we want. Time plus consistency equals growth. So that's a full attraction of what we're going to be doing at all times. And it's beautiful to be able to do that, to go into prayer. And when you go into prayer, you come out and you pray. You pray on the situation that you either want defeated, the goals that you want to gain, whatever. You are the hunter. And that means you got to reach that goal. So reach it. Anything else is making excuses. Make yourself available, guys. Go out here, knowledge and wisdom. Everybody, conveniency. Nobody wants to do everything. I guarantee you, every last one of y'all, if we sit down and talk long enough, you're going to tell me some stuff that I ain't doing that. I'll pay somebody to do it. Boom. So now that means that somebody else needs to have the knowledge and wisdom and the application to do it to make the money. And that's just that simple. So go out here and make yourself useful. Stop thinking that you know everything, or if you and challenge yourself. Step outside of something, do something every month. Because now a lot of y'all done got so comfortable. Y'all done got out of school. Y'all done did all this other stuff. Y'all think the old ways of life is how you still live. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of that. It's crazy work. Get out of that. Become aware. Be aware of your surroundings. See exactly what's going on. If anything, know and go find somebody that knows what's going on. If, a lot of people out here with money and just don't know what's going on. And y'all could be the connection to that because you do know what's going on. You do know about AI. You do know about all this different stuff that's going on. But these elderly people just want to sit with the money. They don't understand this technology shit. So go and make it easier for it. Go and make it convenient for it. Go and do it for them. Go and show them that you can do it. They will hire you. But y'all guys, you guys got to get off your ass. You got to get up and do something, yo. This is for real. All this stuff about not being able to make money or calling yourself not struggling or whatever in 2025, it's all about the application of you. Do you really value yourself? And if so, give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance, guys. You don't know the day or the hour, and the only thing that's gonna been happen if you don't take that chance on yourself is you just did a bunch of freaking talking and it never happened. You never amounted to what you could actually go out here and do because you never attempted to do it. You guys are not being the opportunity. How can anybody even come to you or do anything because you haven't became an opportunity yet? Be an opportunity. Give me the opportunity to see you. Give me the opportunity to like what you have to present to me. Right? Give me that opportunity. If you don't give me that opportunity, then I don't have the opportunity to purchase from you. I don't have an opportunity to become a customer. I don't have an opportunity to fully support you and whatever. I don't have that opportunity. So if I don't have that opportunity, then it's not there. And it's kind of like having a lack of resources. So same thing. Be the opportunity, guys. Offer it. Stop being afraid to put yourself out here because it's somebody's gonna like the way that you do it. Somebody's gonna like the kindness that you have. It doesn't matter if somebody's else out here teaching it. Well, they could be full of shit and don't know how to treat people, don't know how to be social or whatever, but you do. And you got the same exact information, or you might have the same product or whatever, right? And you might cost a little more, but so what? They like the way that you do it. That's why you can't worry about nobody else. That's why you got to stay driven the whole time. Right? Gotta do it. Gotta do it, people. You gotta know the sun gonna shine on you, man. Yeah. Drop some ones if y'all with me, man. Let me know that you're with me. Like, I ain't bring nothing to drink down here. I've been through the rain, I've been through the storm, I've been through the pain, and it's hard to stay calm. Yeah, let me know. I bet the sun gonna shine on me. It's gonna shine. I bet the sun gonna shine on y'all, family. It's gonna shine. But you gotta be real with yourself, man. You gotta really know that you giving yourself the opportunity, the chance to do something. You gotta really put your heart into it. You gotta really put your work into it. You gotta stop playing with you. Cause you playing with you. Huh? You playing with you. Stop playing with yourself. This the shit I live for. I keep that shit they kill for. Try to kill my spirit, yeah, my music what I heal from. Keep that weed coming, cause I ain't trying to feel nothing. That shit broke my heart when I caught my cousin stealing some. Tell me why me when I'm really trying to build some. There's some young niggas, little bitches set me young. All right, all right. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You gotta believe in you, man. Are you considered the chosen people? And the chosen people are those who choose themselves, those who choose to live according to the higher self of themselves, the spirit of law, those who choose to live and abide by the law, and those who are willing to carry the law in order to receive justice. I lost my pops 10 months later, my daughter dropped, and you can't tell me life can't transform, and you can't tell me that I ain't the one. I done took blows from friends and family. I done made money with friends and family. When you get broke, just watch it and handle it. It's time to ride. And niggas ain't down when you find that fire. And then you start racking, you find that plug. And then you start stacking. And niggas is robbing. You better stay packing. Ain't doing no talking, just know it's by action. Saying you love me, give me expression. We don't take pleas, ain't doing no confession. Nationality, I swear it's a blessing. Knowing I'm a king and I got the recipe. Give me the keys. You know I'm gonna run it too far in the game. Ain't doing no front. Let's get to this money. You coming, little mama. Let's go. And we way up in God. How many of y'all been through it? That sun still shine, yo. Don't give up on this journey, yo. It get hard. We get tired. Some days is harder than others. I promise you. I know. But hey, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Gotta wake up and do it, family. We cannot hold back from what our responsibility is and what it is that we have to do. If you feel it on your spirit to move, then move, family. Make your move, right? You know what I'm saying? We ain't running to the smoke, but we ain't running from none either. So, but at the same time, stay cordial, man. Stay civil. Stay in the right mind. Handle stuff like grown men and women. That's what y'all need to do at all times. Handle that. It's easy to crash out, guys. That's the number one thing. And I stopped taking the easy way out. It's easy to crash out. It's easy to lose it all. It's easy to just quit. It's easy to say no. It's easy to do all of that. And you gotta start challenging yourself, right? I'm saying this because we get grown and we get like can't nobody tell us no. And when you get to the point that can't nobody tell you nothing, can't nobody tell you no, can't nobody do this to whatever, then I'm grown. Yeah, okay. That means that tells me everything when people say that. It just lets me know that you on a crash course because you don't have any form of discipline for yourself. So you got to be able to discipline yourself, or you got to be able to have others around you that's not afraid to tell you no, to tell you that you're wrong, tell you that you can do this better, tell you whatever. And if that's not what you have around you, then you at least got to be able to look in that mirror and do a full evaluation report on yourself and be strictly honest. Because the worst thing that you could do is lie to yourself. So be honest to yourself about you, everything about you. What you good in, what you sorry is I'm talking about what you sorry at, you know you sorry as shit at, then that's you have to be honest about it. Don't be naive about it. Be real about it. If you know you this type of person, you know you do this, do that, whatever. Hey, be honest about it. Write a report about yourself. Get it all the way down packed. Know thyself. And once you do that, start operating and fixing yourself. Start bringing value and more knowledge and wisdom. Look at this body like an avatar, right? And you got this brain, this computer where you can load all this information into it that you want. You can put all of it in there, and this body can act out and do these things based upon the knowledge and wisdom that it gains. So, man, this is a powerful situation that you have right here. So, what are the attributes that you're giving your avatar right now? What are you doing, right? How is it working out for you? And then here's the thing, nobody can be mad. Because at some point, we're the one making the choice. Even if we feel like we had a hard life, even if we feel like whatever, right now, at this very moment and time, you can reflect and look back over all the decisions that you have made and against all the opportunities that you have had to go other routes, to do other things, and you didn't. You chose this. You chose to do what you're at right now. You did. Can't blame mama. Can't blame pops. Can't blame the. I'm just a product of. I'm just a product of my environment. I can't say that no more. You got 2 feet. We can go anywhere we want to, guys. Nobody's holding you hostage anywhere. Especially to y'all young men and women out there that ain't got no children. Y'all ain't held down to nothing. What y'all doing? Get up. Do something for yourself. But most of all, guys, let's sit these young men and women down and teach them the law. It's important because if you don't, you're going to find yourself in situations to where your son or your daughter is in a situation to where they've done something wrong. Your son might be mixed up to where he's dealing with a situation with high school with other girls. Some girl done screamed out he didn't touched her or something. I've seen all kind of different situations where people brought to me just for consultation. So it can happen to your child. And it's crazy because when it happens to these kids, the first thing the parent have no idea what to do. And they like, I don't got no money to get no lawyer. I don't got nothing. So that means like we were never prepared. And that means nobody in our household is prepared. We should automatically be just thinking on that level as family. Like, hey, there has to be at least 2 to 3 lawyers in the house. And what I mean by that is, or at least 2 to 3 people that is very, very knowledgeable of the law, top tier to bottom, and definitely could go be a lawyer pretty much, right? You got to have that. It's stupid not to, because these situations do happen. We have to organize ourselves to where we have every necessity of person that we need and according to the situations when it comes to our family. And I know in my family, I could do that. I could actually go find a mechanic. I could find a doctor. I could find a lawyer. I could find, I mean, shit, you name it. I can go find that person that does whatever needs to be done. Somebody that's into construction, paving, whatever. I can find that in my family. Like I don't have to go outside of my family to find any of that. And I'm serious. Y'all name it. I got somebody in my family doing credit. I got somebody in my family doing whatever. They got me to do what I do. What I do. Like I got pastors. I got man, name it for real. People that can cook. You know what I'm saying? They just. I'm just saying, name it. Name it. Singers. We got singers in our. I'm talking about amazing singers in our family. We got man. It's a lot. And if I could really just sit down and talk to my family and just tell them like how we could orchestrate, man, listen. That's the hard part though. Because all of us are strong willed, very strong willed. All of my family members, we really pretty much we strong willed. And some of us can take the back seat. Some of us can be soldiers when it ain't our time, and a lot of them can't. They just got to be the boss, even when they don't know what the hell going on. But that's why you gotta let people be in their situations and do exactly what they do and what they do only. Do exactly what they're good at. And but my point of me saying that is it's just time for us to stop being like start using our resources. We act like we don't got nothing, and we really do. We got everything. We look at each other, and when we say we don't have nothing, oh, I ain't got nothing. That means you consider yourself valueless and your family valueless. The resources that we do have when it comes to people, because the most valuable resource is people. We are the most valuable resource. Because we would, if we're not using it, nothing's using any of this, and it doesn't have a value because we, the conscious mind here, created the word value, which said, hey, this has a value. Because why? I take interest in it. I like it. And it has a value for the use of something or whatever we're going to use it for. But other than that, I mean, hey, that water is just being water. That grass is being grass. So that tree is just being a tree. It doesn't hold any value to us until we need shade from it. We need the oxygen from it. So, of course, I mean, when we do that, whatever. But for the most part, when it comes to housing, etc., then we don't care for it. It doesn't hold anything. So, that's why I'm saying we have to learn to value each other again. And that's just what it is. Value one another. Don't be afraid to challenge us and we look at, and that's the reason why, like, y'all look at these movies and y'all look at families weird because they care about the genealogy of their family. They care about the breeding and mixings of genes. They care about, you know what I'm saying, like what type of people or children that they are creating according to the genes of that family or their history, etc., and how deep that goes and what it's real. And the thing about the way our families marry now, like the marriage is y'all made it too much about love. Let me say that first. You made it too much about love. And y'all like, what? What do you mean? I wouldn't, because you just, it's too much about love. And the reason why I say that is because if two families, if two people marry, that means that the families are joining together. That means that this should create more wealth. We got more people. We got more resources. We got more everything. So if two big families, two people marry and they got two big old families and they should come together, we should be able to do business. We should be able to expound on one another. We should be able to do those type of things. That shit don't happen. So that means we're not utilizing us. And marriage is just, that's the reason why there's so many freaking divorces and stuff like that. For real, for real. Like there's not something greater than like love is love, but you gotta understand love don't do everything. It don't. Love don't go and put shit in order. Some days you might not feel the love, but the purpose is higher and greater cause than the love you have for that significant other. The purpose is to make sure that this family that you have created and the family and establishments and everything continue on for the next future generation. That purpose has to be greater than just the love that you have for that individual. And that's what I mean. When you start establishing that, when you start seeing that, now you got a reason that divorce is going to go down. Just like if you watch the show Beauty and Black off on Netflix right now, like if you're paying attention, like they don't love nothing about each other at all. You know what I'm saying? And when you watch that show, the purpose is greater because of their shares, their family, of what they're going to pass on the next generation. They don't got no love, but they understand that in order for things to have and keep and doing what they doing and pass it on to so and so on, then they got to make sure that they show up and do what they supposed to do, even if it ain't no love at that time. They might grow back into love at some point, maybe not, but if so, hey, the children got the greatest opportunity to love and do business. We can't be selfish, and just because we don't love each other, we're not gonna create the opportunity and for our children to grow up in the greatest environment and et cetera, in the most greatest establishment and organized to that point. I think that's selfish of us to do those things. You know, it really is. And I don't care how they look for you guys, whatever. I don't care if you're monogamous, polygamous, whatever. But it needs to be built in a structure to where the family it continues, and the opportunity for the children, not us being selfish. Like, oh, I don't like this. I ain't being with this and that, and we finna squash whatever. Like, it's stupid. And I know a lot of y'all like, nah, my happiness and this and that, whatever. But now you losing the point of structure of what it means that you having to choose something greater than yourself, a purpose that's greater, that's going to continue on and provide a greater opportunity to others. You start missing out on that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, you got to really know what we truly want and what we want to go after, you know. And I'm not saying it's gonna be great. No, I'm not. No, I'm not knocking down love and marriage. It's a great and beautiful thing. Have it, but you know, it's got to still be a greater purpose because a lot of y'all willing to throw it away because you know it's a bag involved or whatever. It ain't nothing, and you know, then you'll be more mindful of who you allowing your children to marry, what type of women these people. The stipulations has been set. Now, once the wealth is there, the stipulations is set. You just can't come in here and treat this wealth any kind of way. So now that the stipulations and guidelines and the rules has been set, and you can get your ass kicked about this will and this trust and all of this, and now you've been exiled from the establishment, the empire. Yeah, you gonna have a different act about yourself. If you don't love somebody, you gonna wake up like you love them. Oh, I love you so much. Can I fix you some whatever? Yeah, you gonna act like you love somebody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're going to do that then for sure because it's more at stake than just your feelings. Because people don't care about feelings. They trash feelings. Feelings can change from day to day just based off the thoughts and emotions that you have in your own head. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's about. So what does it leave us when we do this type of stuff? Like when we do this, what type of position do they put us in? You know, we're just gonna keep continuing on. Like, yeah, we gotta stop. Make better decisions, and that it has to be a greater purpose than what we're doing because it don't make any sense. We're suffering by doing this. We're not winning. Like even right now, man, like I be trying to get all my family to man, let's get this compound. Let's build these houses right here on this compound. Let's go ahead and build our school. We got a few teachers already in here. Let's go ahead and fully build our get our private school built. We'll run our kids totally through this and we'll fund it ourselves. We have everybody on life insurance. fully put the life insurance up. Boom, we can literally borrow all that money to fund anything that we want to do coming into the school, business, establishment that we want to generate together. But and it's just that's just what I be wanting to do. But everybody want to stay separate and spread out. And when you stay separate and spread out, that shit hurts the family. Why does that hurt the family? Because now I got to deal with trying to help you. You making a phone call saying, "Hey, I need some help with such and such. Can you send this amount of money?" And it's like, okay, yeah, I can. I'm gonna do it because I'm family. But at the same time, if we was living a certain type of way, this shit wouldn't be a problem. Wouldn't be a problem at all. But since we living like we living, it's a problem. Now I got to calculate. I got to, you know what I'm saying, subtract from this fund, the funds of this family to transfer over to you when it's nothing being reciprocated back from you. Only thing we doing is just sending y'all money. And I know a lot of people can speak on stuff like this, but I'm just telling y'all that's this dumbass shit we doing as people instead of learning. Like if y'all really want to get to the point of place where you live like you want to live, then first you gotta first bring yourself all the way down first. Bring yourself, come down here, okay? Let's do this all together. We can work all together. Right? It's simple. It's real simple. It don't even take long, man. It'll take us 5, 6 months. We'll have a couple people in a few houses already built. Now we all establishing to do the same thing for one another. Everybody house built. Actually, my father and them did that. My dad and his brothers, they did that. They all built each other houses together. And that's exactly what they did. Still got those houses today. But that's what it takes, though. And if we not implemented in that, then we living stupid. That's why they say a fool and his money will surely depart because we are acting like fools. And you are definitely suffering because the way you deal with your money, the way you deal with your you know what I'm saying, yourself. And when it comes to the resources that you have, we're trying to look at what other people have and say, hey, I don't have that. But you do. You got people. See, the thing about anything that's created from man, it comes with people, and people have a mind and knowledge and wisdom and great talent to do these things. You got the same people in your family that can do all of these things too. You're looking at the object instead of looking at the one who created the object. Value that person. Value the one who created the object instead of valuing the object. You will see a car in this building, you be like, oh man, that's a fire car. I don't know who built that car, but that's tough there. But you're not gonna look at the person and value the one who had the mind and et cetera to build it, to set it up to be built exactly like it is, except like all of that. That's what you need to value and utilize that. But that's where we as people start losing at because we want to go hurry up and I'm 18 and years old and he's living out on his own. Yeah, that nigga's struggling. Fuck you put him out here on his own for? You feel what I'm saying? For what? Now, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. Even when I watch Casanet and Speed, I show Speed and all of them, they're not struggling financially, but they still have certain type of struggles that they don't have that they having to deal with because of how fast this is coming to them, how fast it's moving to them, being able to able to have all this access to this different stuff, but are they using it to the form of their best ability? And we ain't gonna know. We'll know in 15, 20 years now from now. Right now, you're not gonna be able to see it because you're in the eye of the storm. You're just seeing it and you're watching it. But I'm looking like, okay, let's see who comes and act. Let's see the difference in who in 15, 20 years from now. You know, even 10 years from now. Look and see what has fully been accomplished, what has taken place, what has been done uh, when it comes to the influence that they are having, because the results will definitely show within 10 years. I'm definitely knowing they're going to do a school. They actually tested that school thing with what's his name, Casanet. They tested that with him, And when they did that with him, now they're gonna expand it even more. They're gonna actually put that through school about streaming. Streaming will now become a subject to where you can go learn and be a professor in streaming, etc. I promise you that's coming. They're going to get paid off that. They're not going to be able to do it the same way he did it, but it's coming. Watch. But I'm saying all this to say, we just got to do better in utilizing us and capitalizing on ourselves instead of letting everybody else capitalize on us, and stop looking at like you don't have a community. Like literally go out into your community, go speak to the people and see who else is interested in doing what you want to do. But I've always said we need economic communities, meaning that we build economic communities who's willing to create these different opportunities, business investments, etc. So your children don't have to go look for a job. They don't have to look for somebody to hire them. You don't have to say if these people don't like you or whatever the case may be. We've already built it to where, and the school programs, the trade programs that they can go directly to through into going into yours. Like I think it's called the Auto Christian Brother Automotives. They have theirs like that. They got a full school. They take you fully through. You learn all the trades, then they take you directly into their workforce. You do the same freaking thing. You're controlling the flow of everything, what they call funneling, and when it comes to advertising and promoting and stuff like that. But it's the same situation. You do it the same way. You funnel these people through school, and through funneling them through your school, you created the people certified enough to come and run your businesses and what you need exactly to be done for it to excel, right? You put these people who have these extra ideas and stuff like that. You put them in your schools. You let them create these bright ideas on the internship and stuff like that, and you let them get certain shares or based upon the product that's being created, just out of appreciation, helping them create a legacy for themselves and also helping to continue to build into the company itself. You keep the continuation of that. You keep the motivation of it. People, love to be appreciated as well. So I mean, it's just things that we got to do better. Like we sit here complaining. I feel like if I got to complain about somebody else or some other group of people having power over me, to me, guys, that's a form of freaking weakness. As a man, that's a weakness I can't show. So I just can't say somebody else got power. I have to look at it like, okay, this is my responsibility. Why we're not doing it? Why are we not in full active of it? Let me get out here and go make this happen so we can have this. Because if not, this is what's going to happen. Like, it's already said what's going to happen to us. I look at the Bible as if it's the history of man. I don't really look at it as the perspective a lot of you look at it, you know. But I do look at it as like man has done a lot of different things, tried to do a lot of different things in many different ways. And this was the results that came out through man and his um, temptations of doing things. And we have been given warning of that. We can foresee history, even when it comes throughout the course of history, because world history, whatever history it is, it's all there for you to see. So, we get to see the same things and learn from those things and being able to be proactive against those things. And it's our fault if we're not. It's our fault if we more entertain than we are into the liberation of ourselves and our people. It's our fault if we're more entertained than, educating our people. If our fault if we're more entertained, than taking care of the mental health and the spirituality of our people. It's our fault. And that's just what we got to look at it. We can't blame nobody else. We can't put it on these educational programs, etc. So take them the freak out of school then. Establish your own form of homeschool. We've already told you the knowledge is already out there. You can literally do a 508, set up a religious trust, a religious school, set up a trust with it, start teaching, and there you go. It's nothing they can do. Wisconsin versus Yoda. They can't do it. They can't go against that at all. If you do it, then it's the same exact thing. They can't do it against you any different because of your national origin or race or anything like that, or even your religion. Now it becomes a form of discrimination and a conspiracy to use color of law or something like that nature against your rights. to deprive you of your rights. So it's all in our hands to be able to do so. It's just like what y'all waiting on? What you What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Let's get to moving. I actually got asked today, could I go and teach? What would I come and do? Speak at a church event? I'll come speak at any event to anybody, anywhere. I'm more than welcome to do so. It's like I already said. Nobody has just really. I've always set up my own conference and stuff like that, but I ain't never been to one where somebody has literally set their one up and had me as a guest speaker. I haven't had that yet. I would love to do that though. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I would love to do that. But at the same time, patience has to be the right venue, has to be the right proper space, place type thing. It just has to be the right situation, right people. Like I say, I don't mix my energy up with a lot of, bad company and stuff like that. I don't got time for it. I don't got time for it. Well, listen, guys, don't forget the raffle ticket giveaway. February 21st, 2026, $10 a raffle ticket. If you want the free the Creditor Slayer ebook, buy 2 raffle tickets from me. 2 raffle tickets is $10 a piece. So $20 will get you the free credit ebook, the Creditor Slayer. And you will be able to use that and deal with a lot of your credit situations, creditors, credit reports, all of that, even when it comes to, fraudulent contracts and all of that stuff too as well. So definitely a great book to have. All it takes is $20 and you get it free. So you will get 2 raffle tickets, a chance to win. Giving a Toyota Camry 2026 away February the 21st, 2026 here in Huntsville, Alabama. Also, we're going to have it's a pop-up shop. So if you're a vendor, you want to come down here and be a vendor, you're more than welcome. Do hit us up. Send me a email. You can email us at for the tickets info.mnrp. I think it's info.raffle. Let me go make sure. Tripping. It's info.raffle@mnrp.net. That's if you want the tickets, okay? If you want to be more informed about it. Otherwise, if you want to get the ticket from me yourself, just send me an email and we'll get you on the go so you can get that free ebook, family. Okay, we're on 100 days. 100 days. So 100 days here. We're going to be continuing going on with this particular sale, whatever. So like, share, and subscribe, guys, with your friends. And let's see who's going to win that particular car. It's going to be dope. Don't forget about Paid in Full, October the 25th, 2025. I'm going to be doing a class to where I tendered a $25 money order and according satisfaction and I settled a dispute debt with a bank and literally walked away with my car title free and clear, and it's backed by federal records filed in the federal court, and it came with a dismissal with prejudice, right? So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. If you're interested, we do have a VIP section for that, and it is exclusive. It comes with an exclusive 3-hour workshop, so we'll make sure that you're on the right path of getting your car title, which means you're going to have to put in the work. We're going to make sure, but you're going to put together your documents and everything and be fully prepared for the process. It is a process. It does take time. But if you have perseverance and it's something that you're willing to do and wanting to do and get the same results that I did, then that means you're going to have to put in the work. All right. So if you want to do the workshop, then get the step-by-step guidance with us as well. Then make sure that you get the VIP section. Right. All right. Well, guys, it's been great with you guys as I have to do class in the rising. You got to do it in the morning. So we're going to get up and we're going to be at it 11 a.m. Central Time. We'll be back here. So work sessions will be on and popping for you guys unless anything else changes. But we will be here with you guys. All right. Other than that, though, man, it's been great. Appreciate y'all time. Go to InGodWeTrustAcademy.com. Also, we're setting up trust. So anybody wants a trust, their trust set up, you can go to InGodWeTrustAcademy.com to get that done. Or if you want to do it yourself, just look up Declaration of Trust, and it will definitely come with the class templates and everything like that you need to even do it yourself. So totally up to you. But I am out of here. I will see you guys. Peace, love, and law. Oh, man, once again, got smoke break on the beat. Turkish swag. Lord know my pain, he know what I've been through. How I roll my weed just to see it all through. How the people was doubt me, now they trying to get a clue. Expecting my fashion when the sauce come through. Never peeped my mind because you worry about the shoes. Never hearing they lies cause you worry about the ride. Like, yeah, I know she fine, she got no heart inside. Asking questions to heaven, out here searching for blessings. Dropping ass to cash, trying to run up a credit score. The money show character, but y'all ignore it though. No chess, this poker. The life I was dealt, I gotta play it to the end. I give a fuck how they felt. From trust, love, to respect, we never gonna question that. Loyal till alive, so we on the same quest. Come sit in my classroom, you can learn a few things. Like we create the money while we chasing these dreams. Like steady living a life that you actually see. Never be a copy cause the people out here be faking. And you are what you eat, so the people be faking. Clone bacon, cock and clone behavior. Looking to be saved by the one who's stressing you. This shit be the life. Like, yeah, I'm my stripes. Yeah, I shot my block, but I don't even own it. Like, yeah, I ride chrome with no high school education. Like, yeah, I'm a subject in my own land. A man with no plan. Survival of the fittest, but they forgot about the wit. Coming home strong, 22 women Smith. Like, too legit to quit. From rags to having shit. Popping these tags from Mustang with the rags. I can remember when I only had soap to wash my ass. 33 degrees, no heat with no gas. They rather smoke on weed than to sit with a warm ass. Lord knows. Lord knows. Lord knows.